Hey, what's up guys and welcome to Anime King 2. And today I'm gonna be giving you part 4 of What If Naruto had the Sharingan and the Byakugan mix. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all your friends on your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out Anime King, my main channel. If this is the first time you're hearing of it, go ahead and check it out. And if you enjoy the 600 plus what ifs over there, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and be a part of the channel. And thank you for all of your help and your support. So, I posted a new episode of What If Naruto was trained to be a mercenary. And I also posted a new episode of What If Naruto went missing for 4 years. So go ahead and check those out and enjoy. And after this, I'm gonna be posting Uchiha Naruto, the Sage. So stay in tune for that and enjoy as well. And remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So to do a little bit of a recap, the last time we left off, Naruto took the scroll of sealing as both him and Sasuke have been going through it and doing their own private little session. They faced off against Kakashi in the bell test, which they won because of their teamwork, and Naruto quickly realizing what the main reason of the test was. The team then spent 1 month to get to know each other as they do basic D-rank missions like carrying around groceries and helping old people paint houses and all that. As they got back to the Hokage's tower, as Hiruzen was about to give them another D-rank mission, Naruto then spoke and said that he was tired of the D-rank mission. As Hiruzen then asked Kakashi what he thinks, as Kakashi told them that they can up the mission, so Hiruzen decided to give them a C rank. As the mission was Tazuna, the bridge builder, to deliver him back to his home. On the way there, they met up with the Demon Brothers and the combined forces of Naruto and Sasuke. Seeing that they have gone far in their training, they were able to take down the Demon Brothers. As they then went to Tazuna for explanation, Tazuna then told them that their village didn't have the money for that kind of mission. So after a long discussion, Kakashi and his team decided to take the mission, as they then enter to the foggy part near to the village where they had to duck a giant sword, as they saw Zabuza appear on the end of it. So yeah guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. Zabuza Momoshi, the demon of the mist, said Kakashi, as Zabuza chuckled to himself. Kakashi Hatake, it would be really nice to battle you, but I have a mission right now. Give me that old man and I will allow you and your team to walk away, for now. Well, said Kakashi, I can't do that, as he lifted up his headband. Our mission is to protect this man and I will see the mission through. As both Naruto and Sasuke looked at Kakashi, as they saw the Sharingan. How is this possible? The both of them said to themselves, as they never know that Kakashi possessed the Sharingan. But you're not a Uchiha, said Naruto, so how do you possess the Sharingan? As Kakashi looked at Naruto, yes, you're right, I am not a Uchiha, but this Sharingan was given to me by a special friend. Enough of the small talk, said Zabuza, as he jumped down from the tree. Protect Tazuna, you three, said Kakashi, as he walked forward. Zabuza then chuckled. Alright, guess I'll have to go through you. Copy, Ninja Kakashi. The both of them rushed at each other as Zabuza brought down his blade hard, but Kakashi blocked it with a kunai, as Kakashi then flipped back and threw his kunais. Zabuza quickly deflected them all, as Kakashi rushed at him again and the both of them engaged in taijutsu. Naruto, what are we going to do? Asked Sasuke. Should we take him on as well? Not now, said Naruto. What are you guys talking about? Said Sakura. Kakashi sensei told us to stay here and watch this guy. And that guy seemed really powerful. You guys really think that we can take him on? But Naruto wasn't even listening to her, as he was paying close attention to Zabuza's movements. As the battle went on for a while until Kakashi got caught in a water prison. Run away, Kakashi said to his team. As Sakura started to sweat. What should we do? She said. As both Naruto and Sasuke walked forward. Sakura, said Naruto. Watch Tazuna. Sasuke. Sasuke nodded. Let's do this. What are you guys doing? Said Kakashi. Well, it seems like these kids think they're powerful to take me on as well. Zabuza then created two water clones. As the water clones rushed at Naruto and Sasuke run through hand sign. Fire style, fireball jutsu. The water clones flipped up in the air as they came down hard with their sword. Both Naruto and Sasuke separated as they threw two kunais. The clone was ready to deflect the kunais until Naruto and Sasuke went through hand sign. Shuriken jutsu, the both of them said, as they multiplied and came at the Zabuza's clone. As the clones did their best to knock away all of them, but they were caught off guard as some of them got past them and stabbed them into their shoulder. Now, said Naruto as he threw a kunai towards Sasuke, who caught it. As Sasuke threw one as well, as both of them held on to the end and pulled it, as there was a ninja wire as both of them rushed around and wrapped up the two clones. Naruto then flicked back as he ran through hand sign, fire style, red flaming dragon, as he released red flames out of his mouth, as the top of it had a dragon head as he hit the clone dead on, as the clones then faded into water. Well, I must say these brats aren't that bad, as a smoke blocked the view from Zabuza seeing Naruto and Sasuke. When the smoke cleared down, Naruto and Sasuke were still beside each other, but Sasuke had a giant shuriken in his hand. As he threw it at Zabuza, Zabuza brought up his sword ready to deflect it, but Naruto appeared on the opposite side as he ran through hand sign, fire style, fireball jutsu, as he sent a massive fire towards Zabuza. As Zabuza looked at the fire and the shuriken coming towards him, knowing that he has to release the water prison, he jumped out of the way as Kakashi was free from the water prison. As both Naruto and Sasuke smiled, Kakashi then got back up to his feet. You guys did well. Now it's time for me to finish this, as he turned his attention to Zabuza and engaged him in a battle. After a while, Zabuza was on a tree as his head was lowered to the ground. Kakashi was huffing and puffing as he had bruises all over his body, as his eye was going down because of using the Sharingan too much, but Zabuza was knocked down into the tree. As he looked up at Kakashi, well, it seems, Copy Ninja, that you have bested me. Naruto walked up beside Kakashi. So, it's time to finish this, Naruto said, as he pulled out a kunai. Naruto then sensed something coming as he threw the kunai the exact time and knocked away a couple of needles. As he looked to see a ninja on the tree branch looking down on him, the ninja then landed. Who are you? Said Naruto. I am a missing nin. We have been looking for Zabuza Momoshi for a long time now. So, I request that you stand down and allow me to take his body. No, said Naruto, surprising everyone there. As Naruto looked at the missing nin, something is off about you. We defeated him. We want to be the one to end his life. As Kakashi looked at Naruto, didn't understand why Naruto was refusing the offer. What are you doing? Said Sasuke. There is just something about this guy that I don't trust. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I don't know what it is. Give him to me now, the missing nin said. Nah, we like to kill him ourselves, said Naruto. As he brought down the kunai, ready to stab Zabuza, the missing nin quickly pulled out some needles as he threw it towards Naruto's arm. As Naruto moved his arm in quick speed. I knew that something was up, said Naruto. Let me guess, you're one of Zabuza's subordinates. Seeing that he's lost the fight, you came here to retrieve him. But I won't allow that, after what we've went through, to bring him down to this state. I can't allow you to kill Zabuza, the missing nin said, as he turned his face towards Sakura. He then pulled out some needles. As he rushed towards Sakura, no, said Naruto. Kakashi was too worn out to move, as both Naruto and Sasuke raced over, but they were too late. With one quick motion, Sakura fell down to the ground, as Kazuna took a step back. The missing nin then flipped back, as Kakashi turned his face to see Sakura on the ground, not moving, as he sensed no chakra coming from her. As both Naruto and Sasuke sensed the same thing, they rushed over and Naruto placed a hand on her neck. but he wasn't feeling anything. No, said Naruto, as Sasuke was fuming in anger. Since Naruto was a Uchiha, Sakura never really tried to punch him or disrespect him. She treated him like a normal person. And in their 1 month of doing D-Rap mission, the team has gotten really close to each other. As Sasuke felt something boiling inside of him, and Naruto felt it as well. The missing name then rushed over to Kakashi, as Kakashi had to jump out of the way because he had no energy or stamina to fight. As the missing name took Zabuza's arm and put it around his neck, while Naruto was boiling with rage, as something just snapped in Naruto, as he felt his eyes burning, while Sasuke, who thought that Sakura was really dead, he activated the one totem, Sharingan. But it was different for Naruto, as he dropped on his knee, as his eyes started to burn him, as he was on his knees now, as he felt like something was happening, but he couldn't understand. But Sakura's death was just building up the rage inside of him. He then snapped his eyes back open, as Kakashi and Sasuke looked at him, as the both of them wonder, what the hell was that? Naruto's eyes. That is not the Sharingan, Sasuke said to himself, forgetting about Sakura for a minute. As Kakashi knew that the both of them are Uchihas, and since Sakura seemed to be dead, it sparked their emotion as he looked at Sasuke's eyes to see the one totem Sharingan. But for Naruto, it was something different. Naruto's eyes were pale as the Byakugan, but inside of it, it was not completely pale. There was two totems inside of both of them, as veins were also at the side of Naruto's eyes. Naruto then turned his attention to the missing Nin and Zabuza. Meanwhile, in the mindscape, Naruto came at the bars that were holding back the Nine Tails. As he saw Kurama slowly open his eyes. What is happening to me? Naruto asks. This is strange, this feeling I'm feeling. Did I awaken my Sharingan or something? Those are not the Sharingans, said the fox. Then what are they? As Naruto looked down at his sore water to see his eyes. As he looked closely, wait, how can this be? My eyes have a mixture between the Byakugan and the Sharingans. What is this? Well, I can't explain it myself, kid, but it looks like you have a mixture of another dojutsu. Yes, the Byakugans. But how can this be? Well, I can't worry about that for now. I need to get revenge. Revenge? Said Kurama. Yeah, I'm gonna need some of your power to make those guys pay for what they did to Sakura. You need my power? Well then, have as much as you want, said Kurama, as he started to leak chakra from under the cage. As all of the chakra flowed straight into Naruto. Back in the real world, only a second had passed. As Haku, who was a masked ninja, sunshined away with Zabuza. But he arrived in the forest as he was running to get Zabuza to safety, while Naruto's body started to produce red chakra, making Kakashi and Sasuke's eyes open wide as they didn't understand what was going on, as none of them knew that Naruto possessed the Nine Tails, seeing that it was a secret that only Minato, Hiruzen, and Hayashi's father know about. Naruto then felt a spike of power as he looked everywhere. As he saw deep into the forest, his eyes went beyond what he could see before. He then disappeared in a blinding speed, surprising Kakashi and Sasuke. Sasuke, stay here and protect Kazuna, said Kakashi as he rushed after Naruto. Zabuza was being carried by Haku. Haku, get me to safety now, said Zabuza. I will, Master Zabuza, said Haku as he kept on jumping from tree branch to tree branch. He then felt something behind him as he quickly jumped out of the way, as the entire tree that he was on was destroyed within seconds. As Naruto landed in front of the both of them, he was on all fours, as Naruto still had his mind set as he was still aware what was going on. His new eyes were different. He could see what he couldn't see before. Master Zabuza, I need to take care of this now, said Haku. As he placed Zabuza down on the ground, Haku then pulled out needles as he threw them towards Naruto. As Naruto saw something incredible. The needles, it was like they were moving at a slower speed. As Naruto made his way through all of them, not even one of them touched him. Haku then went through hand sign, ice style, crystal needles, as a crystal mirror appeared above Naruto and needles started to rain down. As Naruto swift through all of them with his new eyes, he could see everything. He then vanished. As he appeared next to Haku, Haku created an ice dagger as he think that Naruto would jump back when he tried to swipe him. But he stabbed Naruto right in the side, but Naruto tanked the stab as he then clapped back his fist and slammed it into Haku's face, sending him flying away as the mask was shattered to pieces, but Haku was sent flying straight deep into the forest. As Naruto then turned his sight back to Zabuza, who could barely move, and he had his sword in his hand, but he couldn't raise it, but he already got back to his feet. Well, brat, come at me, said Zabuza. As Naruto went through hand sign at a fast speed. Fire style, he said in a darker tone. Red flaming dragon! As he released red flames again. As Zabuza realized how large the flames was. As the only thing he could do was brought up his sword and try to protect himself. But the flames were too powerful as they melt the sword down. As Naruto kept it on with the chakra from the Kyuubi, he was able to keep the flames going as Zabuza's body was being burned all over. No! Master Zabuza! Said Haku as he came back at an incredible speed. He tried to hit Naruto, but Naruto flipped back as he landed on his feet gracefully. You're all gonna pay for what you did to Sakura, he said. As Haku looked over at Zabuza, Zabuza fell down to the ground. He was barely alive. His body was burnt all over. Zabuza, I wasn't able to protect you. This boy is far stronger than we thought. But I will make sure to get revenge for your death by taking him down with us. As Haku ran through hand sign, as he then created an ice dome that trapped Naruto inside, as Haku went into one of the mirrors. As images of Haku came all over, as he then rained down Ice Senbon on Naruto. As Kakashi appeared to the battlefield, as he saw Zabuza on the ground, as Zabuza finally took his last breath, and he died because of all of his injury. He then saw the ice dome, but he couldn't see inside. Meanwhile, Haku was hitting Naruto from all points, as Naruto was being stabbed all over. Enough of this, Naruto screamed out, as he let out a roar that destroyed the ice dome. Everything was break apart because of Haku. Currently weak, he wasn't able to maintain it for too long, as he then slowly came out of one of his mirrors, trying to back away. You won't get away, said Naruto. As he went on all fours again, he then dashed forward like a dog, moving at incredible speed as he appeared in front of Haku. As Haku looked over at Zabuza, realizing that he's dead, as he just closed his eyes, as Naruto brought back his hands, as he made one swipe with the red chakra claws. Kakashi stood there as he couldn't believe what he was seeing. Haku's head then fell down and rolled away, as Naruto was still covered by the red chakra. He then turned around and looked at Kakashi. Naruto, it's me, said Kakashi. Meanwhile in the mindscape, it's over, said Naruto. No, it's not yet, said Kurama. There's one more person there. Go ahead and kill him as well. No, that's my sensei. Kill him. They all deserve to die, said Kurama. And I told you no, that's my sensei. As Kurama was surprised, Naruto's able to hold back his will. I have already lost someone precious to me today already. I won't lose my sensei as well. In the real world, the red chakra started to dissipate and go back into his body as Kakashi rushed forward and grabbed Naruto before he could drop. As Naruto passed out. Hours later, Naruto opened his eyes as he felt aching pain all over his body. As he quickly got up to see Sasuke fast asleep beside him. He then looked around the room, seeing no sign of Kakashi, as he then remembered what happened to Sakura. As he rushed out of the room, as he saw a door crack open. He saw something on the ground and he entered as quickly as possible. When he did, he saw the human figure and a sheet over it. As he bit his lip, he then grabbed the sheet and pulled it off. As it was Sakura. Her body was cold. As Naruto started cursing in his mind. No, this can't be real, he said. As unaware to him, his new dojutsu activated. As he then saw something that made him stop cursing. He then looked closely enough to see Sakura's heart. It was moving, but at a very slow rate. She wasn't dead. Something was just keeping her in a dead-like state. As he checked her entire body, as he came to her neck, as he saw 2 puncture wounds, as he looked and saw 2 needles embedded into her neck. He then went closely as he applied chakra to his finger and pushed on the wounds as the needles fly out. Sakura then took a deep breath as Naruto felt something lifted off of his heart. He then quickly summoned a clone as the clone rushed downstairs to see Kakashi, Kazuna, and a woman that he didn't know. "Kakashi sensei," said Naruto with a smile on his face. "What is it, Naruto?" Kakashi asked. "She's not dead." "What?" "Follow me," Naruto said. As he ran upstairs, Kakashi quickly went behind him and Kazuna and Kazunami. As they arrived into the room to see Sakura, as she was barely catching her breath, as she was sweating. "How is this possible?" said Kakashi, as he checked her personally, and she was dead. "No," said Naruto as the clone disappeared. "She was put in a dead-like state. It was because of those needles over there." As Kakashi looked at the needles, Senbon needles, as he remembered about the human system and about the neck puncture wound. Oh, so that is what the hunter nin did. Sakura then slowly opened her eyes as she looked around the room. "What is going on?" she said, as a fright look came on her face. "What's wrong?" Naruto asked. "I can't move my body," she said, as she couldn't move any part of her body. "It's alright, Sakura," said Kakashi. "It's just because of the state that you were just in. You're paralyzed for the moment." "What happened?" Sakura asked. "The last thing I remember, Kakashi sensei, you were fighting off against Zabuza." As she looked around the room, "Where's Sasuke?" she asked. "Don't worry," said Naruto. "He's upstairs resting. He's fine." As she then let out a sigh of relief. "So, are you guys gonna tell me what happened?" "Well, it's a long story," said Naruto as he sat down. As Kakashi looked at Naruto to see his eyes, still looking at the new dojutsu, as it kind of mixed with the Byakugan and the Sharingan, Kakashi thought to himself. But how could that be possible? How was Naruto related to a Hyuga? He wanted to know what was going on, and also that power that Naruto used against those 2 missing names. He felt that power once before. That was the power that he felt the night when his sensei was killed and the 9-tailed demon attacked the village. So he wanted answer, but he won't ask Naruto here in front of everyone. He was going to ask Naruto one-on-one. As Kakashi listened to the story, but Kakashi realized that Naruto left out the part about when the power engulfed him. He just told Sakura that both him and Kakashi went to finish off the 2 ninjas. When Kakashi didn't do a thing, Naruto was the one who took the both of them out. "Alright, Sakura, Get some rest, Naruto said as he stood up. As he went to go and check up back on Sasuke, when Naruto arrived to the room, Sasuke was already up, looking through the window. When did you wake up? Naruto asked. Just few minutes ago, said Sasuke, as he had a down look on his face. But Naruto smiled. What's with the big goofy smile? Sasuke asked. Well, it seemed to be a different character for me, am I right? Yeah, because you don't act this way. Oh, I am just relieved, that's why, said Naruto. Leave of what? She's awake. What do you mean she's awake? Well, she wasn't dead. It was just some paralyzing needle. By this time, Naruto's eyes returned back to normal before he entered the room, so Sasuke didn't see them. Paralyzing needle? Yeah, you can go and check up on her. Well, she was looking for you, so come on. As Sasuke followed behind Naruto, as he arrived to the room where Sakura was still lying down. Sakura, said Sasuke. As Sakura smiled, Sasuke, you're here, she said. How is this possible? You're awake? Wait, you're alive? As Naruto then told Sasuke everything that happened and what he did. After that was over, they all left the room for Sakura to get some rest. As both Kakashi, Naruto, and Sasuke were walking down the stairs as Tazunami said that she was going to make them some lunch, and Tazuna went off said he was going to do something. Sasuke then stopped Naruto. Naruto, there are two things I want to know. The first thing is this. As Sasuke closed his eyes and channeled chakra to his eyes, when he opened them back, there was a one-totem Sharingan. The Sharingan, said Naruto. Yeah. Seeing when we thought that Sakura died, the both of us awakened our Sharingan. But yours is something I never seen before. In all of our clan history, I have never saw eyes like those before. Kakashi was curious as well, as he had no idea what was going on. And the second thing is the power that you use. Power? Naruto asked. Yeah, that red chakra. I have never seen red chakra. So what was that? As Kakashi eyed Naruto, but his reaction never changed. His face looked plain. Naruto then let out a sigh. It seems I'm going to have to tell you guys. Well, you're a part of my team, and Sasuke, you're basically my brother. And Kakashi, you're my sensei. Well, I recently found out that Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage, didn't kill the Kyuubi. He didn't kill the Kyuubi? Asked Kakashi, as he too heard the story that Minato killed the Kyuubi, and he died while doing it. What do you mean he didn't kill the Kyuubi? Sasuke asked. Well, it was sealed inside of me. What? The both of them said at the same time as they looked at Naruto. Yeah, I met with it. It's in something called my mindscape. And the both of us talk. It's a part of me now. But don't worry, it won't go on a rampage and try to take over the village or anything like that, or destroy it. There's a seal keeping it inside of me. And for the other thing, Naruto said, my eyes, I have no idea why they're like that. But it seems to be something mixed. What do you mean? Sasuke asked. Well, I have seen the Byakugan before. And let me show you, said Naruto, as he closed his eyes. As he opened them back and the vein appeared. As Naruto showed them. Yeah, these, said Naruto as he touched the veins. This is what happened when a person activated their Byakugan. But I don't understand. Why do I possess these? My eyes seem to mix with the Byakugan. But how is that possible? That could only be possible if you are related to the Hyugas, said Kakashi. But the Uchihas aren't related to the Hyuga, said Sasuke. Yes, I know that, said Kakashi. But we cannot explain how is this possible. Wait, I have a theory, said Naruto. What is it? The both of them asked. Well, I never knew my mom. And my dad always told me that my mom was a special lady. And she died a long time ago from a sickness. He told me her name was Natalie. But when I searched the clan records, for someone named Natalie. There is only one person that I have found. And nowhere could she be my mom. Because of her age, she died a long time ago. So there is no history of my mom in the clan. So what does that mean? Asked Sasuke. As Kakashi was one to speak, that means Naruto's mother might be from the Hyuga clan, as the both of them look at him. But guys, I'm going to be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification if they posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And stay in tune for Uchi and Naruto the Sage, because it's going to be posted right after this. But for now, I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace.